So, hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro Wave Hobgoblin Wave 2. It looks pretty nice right here, but I heard that there was a lot of reuse and it really just looks nice in the packaging. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at the box. So first, he comes on a card, which I thought was really interesting because it looks like the cards that you would get for the toys in the 90s. And you just have this big little box, or this little box right here with the window and Hobgoblin, his glider, his purse, and his pumpkin bomb. Alright, so there's nothing on the sides, of course, because it's just a card. And then on the back, you have the rest of the wave. I think that's, nope. You have the rest of the wave, some other stuff, read up somewhere up here, and a picture of Hobgoblin and how to put on his little bag. So let's get on to what the figure looks like outside of the packaging. The way you're going to want to open it is to just get like a little butter knife or something, and you just take it, put it in this little slot right here under this piece of plastic, and boom. And keeps the box intact, and you could just pull them right out. There you go. And there. So as you can tell, there's nothing really wrong with the package. It doesn't look damaged at all. Now, let's get on to the figure. Who's in there? So this is what the Hobgoblin looks like outside of his packaging. Now, he does have very strange colors, but they are based off of the old 90s cartoon, because Spider-Man's anniversary is this year, his 60th anniversary. So they're making several lines of old Spider-Man stuff, and a lot of it has been rumored, and a lot of it has been shown. So now let's get on with the paint. So first, his paint and his sculpt, it's alright, I guess. They've mostly just reused the Hobgoblin's head and cape. I wish this cape was flat at the bottom, like in the cartoon, because it wasn't tattered, but they do have pretty comic accurate colors. Now, this is pretty good. I think it's just odd how they decided to give him a purple purse, or man purse, or whatever he has, instead of a orange one in the shows and in the comics. Well, I know why they did it in the comics, just not really in the show. But yeah, now I'm going to get on with his accessories. So first, he comes with his little Goblin glider right here. Now, it's the same color as the glider from the show. It's just not the same shape. It's not the same model. Now, you see, the one in the show is more flat, but this one is more angular and more bat-like. And the head is also wrong on the glider. So basically, what you want to do for this is just put his feet in these little hoops. Yeah, it doesn't really like crouching. That's weird. This is what he looks like on his glider. It's not really going to stay that well, so I suggest getting some sticky tack or something. But I think it's weird how they went with the clean no point boots instead of on the old one where it did have the points. That kept it in the holsters for his feet better, and it is very hard to get the Hobgoblin crouching on his glider. So yeah, this is not a very good glider for him. But next, his next accessory is his little man purse thing up here, which you just put on the body by taking off his head. Oh, his cape went flying. Taking off his head and his cape, and then hooping it around the arm, and just putting it up here on his shoulder. So, pretty easy to do. Then you just gotta put his cape on, and then his head. Now, from what I've heard, his eyes aren't very accurate to the show, and neither is his little hood, because it rides up too much. I heard it should be down more, like this. And for some people's, it just straight up comes off, and he looks bald under it. So maybe we could give him some like hair growing cream or whatever. But yeah, last he comes with this little pumpkin bomb, which looks really nice. So he can't really grip onto it, so you need to just balance it in his hand, kind of like this. As you can see, it falls out. If you really tried, you could just, well, if you really wanted to, you could just get some sticky tack or some tape or something and put it on his hand. But yeah, nothing really super special, but it is the best pumpkin bomb we've had so far. So yeah, that's probably the only good reason to get this figure. So next, let's get on with his articulation. His head goes down, goes up. As you can see, his body's trying to move with him. And also, his feet aren't straight out. Oh, his hood's falling off for me. Just like I was saying earlier, for some people's figures, his head is just coming out of the hood. So if you might need to just glue that in, because I'm not really sure if you want this. Because now he just kind of looks like a demonic chameleon. So, yeah. Try to keep it in the hood. Next, his arm goes out and it goes all the way around. He has a bicep swivel, turns all the way around. He has double elbows, goes about 80, less than 90, maybe a bit more than 90, I don't know. And then wrist hinge up and down, and you can spin it. Alright, next, he has an ab crunch. Goes back. Waist swivel. This belt is a separate piece. Leg goes out, whoa, a lot more. Goes back, pretty good. And double knee, right there. He also has a thigh swivel and a shin swivel at the boot. And then foot pivot, and then it goes up and down. His feet look pretty tiny on his body, in my opinion. There has to be a more stable way for this purse. Alright, now, that was it for the figure. Let's go ahead and compare it to some other figures and accessories. First, I'm going to put him up with the Sandman from the same series as the Retro Wave. So this is the Retro Wave Sandman, single release. He's pretty good. He's sized up really well, so yeah, pretty accurate. Next, I have a Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. SH Figure Arts always fall. Oh my god. There we go. He really doesn't want to stand up. Whatever. I'm pretty sure you can tell by this. Alright. So, next, I have this Goblin Flaming Glider. And I'm going to go ahead and put him on this. This is what he looks like on the Goblin's glider from the Goblin Wave. And I'm going to go ahead and take him off. And next, here he is next to the Super Action Statue, Jotaro, from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Last, we have good old Deadpool. Pretty sure Deadpool should be taller than him, but whatever. It's a TV show. That was the Hobgoblin from the Retro Wave review. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. It helps out. I have the Ben Reilly Spider-Man on the way. And yeah, this is a recommend if you do not have the old Hobgoblin or any of the Toy Biz ones. But it's all right. So, see you guys next time.